This is Big Island Video News on Naleo o Hawaii Television. I'm Sherry Bracken. Tuesday was supposed to be the groundbreaking for the 30-meter telescope near the summit of Mauna Kea, but things did not go according to plan. Protesters opposed to the project were able to make their way 13,000 feet up to the site of the ceremony, where dignitaries had gathered to celebrate the start of the construction phase of the $1.4 billion observatory. There, a showdown occurred that had been building all day long.
I am not the only voice. It hurts us deeply.
The group gathered at Pu'uhuluhulu on Saddle Road earlier in the day. We later learned some even spent the night on the mountain.
We're not really here to be against anything. We're here for Mauna Kea. The TMT is beginning groundbreaking. I'm one of many of the petitioners that are, challenging it in court. We do believe that because it is in court that no action should be being taken. But as I said, what this is about is a gathering about aloha and peace, because that's what the mountain is for, and that's how we must approach it in reverence in that way. They're from all over the world, and also they're having events like this all over the world, including people are over in Palo Alto, is that where it is? Where the main funders, Gordon Moore, the Gordon Moore and Betty Moore Foundation, to ask them, to reconsider funding the TMT project. So they're happening all over the place. People are standing with us in different countries even. So. We were told that the road would be closed by the university. We haven't actually heard back from them. We've talked to some people. We spoke with a ranger, and he said that they had changed that plan, but we don't have an official statement from the university saying they're not going to close it. There will be people who are going up to bring offering and ho'okupu, and hopefully they're allowed to go because it is a public road. It's not the property of the university at all, and so, Mauna Kea is a temple. You can't close the temple. Big Island Video News was stationed at the summit area, where crews were getting ready for the big day hours ahead of time. Kahu Dani Akaka was set to perform the ceremony and bless the four corners of the site well in advance. Organizers also planned to broadcast a live video feed of the event starting at 11:15, hosted by Dr. Robert Hurt. The astronomy world has been waiting with anticipation for the construction of the 30-meter telescope. When complete, the observatory will be the most powerful in the world. Scientists hope it will unlock the secrets of the cosmos. There are multinational interests involved. China, Japan, Canada, and India are all partners in the project and plan to have representatives in attendance for the groundbreaking. As preparations continued above, below, protesters began to grow in number. Eventually, they made their way up the mountain.
You use our keiki just like you ain't use me. That's right. And I still never get the VIP pass.
That is our issue, and we feel like if we cannot go through, we're not going to get anybody through eventually. And I just want to tell you that with aloha.
This video was filmed by Hawaiian Kingdom advocate David Lakota.
And I think that we got permission. They just gave us permission to take care of it ourselves.
So when they come up, we're going to ask them if they have a permit from our government to pass on our road. Okay? These guys are occupiers. They represent the occupation. So, just know that.
Stealing our mountain.
So if we do have to go and whatever happens, we have to do that way. Those of you who don't want to be arrested, please move to the side when they come. Those who's, occupation, this is how it's going to be. So we just stay there. They have to lift us up and move us. We don't want to lose your cars, so we use our bodies.
Lakota captured footage of the TMT opponents blocking the road, cutting off dignitaries from accessing the groundbreaking site.
The reason we are standing here, many of us, is because this mountain is sacred. Do not forget where you are.
Spokesman for the Hawaiian government.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, we just checking if anybody get permits from our government to go through on our road.
Okay, you can hold on. My boss will be up here.
Okay, thank you. We asked them, they asked them for permits. We asked them, do you have permits from our government? They didn't have a permits for our government, so we have our own blockade because this is occupational government.
Up at the summit, concerns were growing.
So we're trying to go, I guess they're going to go try to get the people who are
With satellite radio phone as their only means of communication, organizers heard the reports and knew a delay was inevitable.
So we're not quite sure when the actual ceremony will begin, but we will be giving you updates as much as we have information.
Some got in their cars and went down to help usher the international guests to the summit.
You're supposed to be protecting us, you guys. You local boys.
Below the summit, at the entrance to the astronomy precinct, things were getting tense.
I get the judges telling me. Hello?
Hawaii County Mayor Billy Kenoi tried to defuse the situation.
We talk, and if we go pull it, we all pray together. We all go together. No need.
You gonna open it up?
We go. We don't like no harm, no aloha. Yeah?
We can all go.
Everybody go. We all aloha. Everybody take turn. Love you guys. Aloha, everybody. We all go with aloha. It's all our island.
Everybody
pull it together.
And
Nobody get arrested. We're going to arrest nobody. Okay? We all go pull it together. This all Mauna Kea, our island. It's all of us. We all pull it together.
We're still in O'o going to be thrusted into the heart of this mountain. That's what we still also have for. That still is the protocol to then bring bulldozers and dig into
the project is another issue we're here for today. So like the O'o.
It's the blessing to me.
Hey, we're willing for work, Ranakila.
I know, so that's
yeah.
So this is the mana'o.
The mana'o is not an O'o into...
Well, it's the protocol, but still the function. We cannot separate that project from also what's happening. This spiritual gathering is for them to try and make pono what is hevaroa.
Okay, right. So we're going to get that over here, right? We get Kanaka Maoli on both sides. So we all want to pull it, we all share our voice, Ranakila. That the goal being, let's work together. Everybody's going to always good mana'o, and we all trying to share.
I think that's going to be, so it's going to take a little bit
and sharing of space.
And I have one more question. I heard this is pending in court and there's been no court order for the ground breaking. Is that true?
I don't know if that's true.
I mean,
you gotta watch the news. It's on the news. It's not legal.
I come with aloha. Para you skip kalamai. Allow blessing to proceed. As one mana'o, we allow your voice to be heard, the voices of our people, all our people's voices and mana'o included. That to me would feel good in my heart, in my na'o. My mother and my father would respect that approach.
I know, that's what sent us. All that. I think God sent us here. And now, new IGO, intergovernmental.
Hey, hold on, everybody. Court case. Talk.
I'm intergovernmental organization now. Work with TDE.
Nothing but the highest respect to the mountain, highest profound respect to the culture, ancestor, education, and environment, everything. I just want to show my
We have respect for Fuji too. We're in court for the illegal occupation and the identity theft of using all our sacred signs to justify what you guys want to do up here in disagree. Most of my people here would want to go be there, but they also know that once you put that into Almada, that's it again. And we understand about the footprint and all that kind of things there. But it's just like, if you rape a woman, she got raped, but rape her again? Is it good that way? No, it's not. Same thing with this footprint. We cannot keep on desecrating over and over. But not for you.
Yeah.
They will. But you cannot let them do them too. So you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. And that's what my people are talking about. That's what happened.
So what you like to do?
What is the legal building height in Hawaii Island?
3 stories. 3 stories.
That's what we're getting to. It's obvious. We cannot hide. We cannot keep talking in circles. So Ako, I mean, as you as a Kanaka, you know what this means. They are, all these telescopes up here are illegal. They were all rubber stamp pushed through. Bring forth the 8 criteria. You gotta see it, Uncle, because for some reason...
Hey, let me give you this. I will humbly ask to talk story, if you can, to avoid confrontation, so we can talk story. Here to hold on.
But you see, Uncle, we talk story, we don't talk circle. So we're just, this is our work.
You guys talk, you guys like go up. I'm just trying to find...
okay, so you have to understand...
You guys like go up together, we go up together.
It was the Manao and
This was the Manao that, you know, we have laws and we wanted them to be held, right? Manakala, when you swore to uphold the rights and laws, right? Juliana, as a police officer, to uphold the law, right? Aye.
That's why we have process and different things.
Aye, we have process and different times. So
we got circumvented on those issues.
we just want the process to be followed properly. So to all of our guests, in due time, if the process is followed properly, then perhaps you have your right to come up. But right now, the process has not been done legally. You can read your criteria. Oh, wow. And oh, I didn't know you guys had eyes on the back of your head. Don't put billions into looking for a brand new planet. Take care of this one.
Take care of people here on Earth. Aloha. Go someplace else. Aloha. Go to your sacred mountain, wherever your country is. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Take care.
Aloha.
God bless you.
Mauna Kea. Mauna Kea. Mauna Papa. Oh, Kea, Kaneo Papa.
The dignitaries were eventually brought to the summit area. For a moment, it looked like the groundbreaking would proceed as planned, only a little late.
Hello, good to see you finally. Let me take you to your seat.
The number of guests had decreased. The governor was not at the summit, nor was the mayor.
We are stopping you because you lied to us because there's people up there.
Yeah.
Can I talk a big game and then the Kenoi told us that nobody was going to pass down there. That's what the mayor told us. He said that's on tape. Nobody was going to pass us down there. And people passed us.
What we see is people passing.
It hurts. It hurts when our mayor lies to us in front of our face on camera. Make me like cry. It's sore. Feels like I'm getting run over by one forerunner.
It just makes you so tired walking up.
That's how it feels down here. It's sore.
Well, you know what, guys, this right here feel good. I mean, this altitude though, right?
You might want to learn a little bit more about it.
They're gonna drill.
Educate me.
They're gonna drill.
I get plenty of time. Well, if you're working, you should be educated already. You're working.
Like a full-time story thing that big like that.
Well, you should be educated before you come on this land.
What they're gonna do, they're gonna try and just follow through
with the program as far as they can.
Fearing the ceremony would be crashed at any moment, organizers hurried to start the program and break ground as fast as they could. That's when Lanakila Mankawil stormed the TMT. He ran up the summit in his bare feet to halt the groundbreaking.
Your people have been gathered at the bottom of this mountain from last night. At the center of this mountain, and we have stood for the past 3 hours there because they did not allow us to come in. So that these lapu can come. Hevaloha! They sent their people. The rest of their people are back there. Why? They put them up as decoys to go to the restroom. We was full of aloha, allowing them through. But what do? They let some of their others go to the bathroom so they may slither in like slimy snakes to come up and desecrate our sacred land. Where are your sacred temples? There are lies happening here. This building is not going to bring us what our generation needs. This is not continuing. Ekalamayau, pack it up. You are going home. It will not. Uncle Daddy, I have followed you for many years. We have done many things together, but for this, I cannot stand and support you. You are about to try and make sacred the act that would desecrate our highest temple. We already know and we have seen how the UH maintains and takes care of this mountain. It does not. We have already seen that we already know. We are educated Hawaiians today now. We know that all of these ones are rubber stamped, illegally pushed through.
Organizers tried to push forward, even with Lanakila standing in protest. Kahuakaka began his blessing, but soon another interruption.
Future of Mauna Kea will be one that is beneficial for this mountain, for the culture.
Not for my culture.
Not this culture.
Not Hawaiian culture. You have the approval of some, but you don't have the approval of all.
I am not the only voice.
We're not with you on
It hurts us deeply. This can't happen. You let Mount Fuji stand. Mount Fuji is sacred. Our Mauna Kea is just as sacred as Mount Fuji. Please hear us. Hear us.
We have great relations between the Empire of Japan. A long-standing history. We didn't even place blame with you at Pearl Harbor.
I know some of you are just nodding your head, but please listen. We're trying to say something to you. This mountain is sacred to us. She protects us. That's why we've been protected all along from the real big hurricanes. She protects us here. Please listen, please. A lot of us are mixed cultures. We're not just Hawaiian, we're mixed cultures. Please listen.
Uncle, you cannot bless this.
I want you to usher your manao. I want to make sure that
it's Ike.
folks are heard.
Very rude.
I want you to bless you upon this gathering.
Aole kono. Aole kono means that's not right.
Whatever is meant to be, will be. They all are here to witness this and to.
But our own mayor, right down there, said we're all one ohana. And then they turned around and sent everybody else behind our backs. What kind of ohana is that?
Your name
Where
will
is
never
he?
be lied to this uncle.
No, those are lies. You can stop this now.
Before long, the songs of several more protesters filled the air.
No kula hui e hawi pa ua e ola
The 30-meter telescope officials called it a day. Dignitaries packed up and went home.
This is our land. All the dignitaries from these different countries. This is not your land. You have your own land to take care of. So take care of that before you come here and desecrate a sacred site.
Use our own people.
This is not your place. And this is our piko, our Genesis moku. This is where we come from. I know you guys would protect your land with everything that you have. So respect us. Respect that this is our place. You are only guests here. And we are only guests here as well. We are all only guests, but you know what? We come from here. So we have asked, we have done the protocol to be here right now. And this is sad that we even have to go to this place. But I'm hoping that we can come here with open hearts so that you guys can see that this is everything we stand for.
They birthed the first man. And when the Sky Father risen back to the heavens, born and lifting him up was this mountain. Our genealogy is this mountain. We aloha every one of you. Go home and tell the stories to your families of your sacred places. Don't let your children and your children's children forget, or that's when they're going to come and take it from you.
The protesters stayed to make sure no ground would be broken, and they helped clean up the empty chairs. For today, opponents of the project enjoyed a victory.